Hi everyone, this is Taki'h. Welcome to Practice of the Week. This week we're focusing on self-awareness. These kinds of practices, self-awareness practices, are something that I was introduced to by my teacher Akash in India. It's part of the fourth way work, Gurdjieff's fourth way work. And there were practices that we would do when we were not doing the movements, and there were practices, and then the same quality we would carry into the movements. And the movements, if you're not aware of Gurdjieff's work, are the fourth way, are these increasingly complex movements where the head, the different limbs are doing all different patterns and into different rhythms, and it's staying present in that, being able to enter into that and being able to hold it. So for that, you need a lot of awareness, a lot of focus, a lot of presence, a lot of being able to hold. So we had to cultivate our awareness. So this is one of the ways that I know how to suggest to you to cultivate your awareness, self-awareness. So we would choose, we'd sit there in a circle and we would choose what is a practice that we wanted to work with in terms of self-awareness. What is something that we wanted to be aware about? So it can be super, super simple. And the more simple it is, the more you realize how you're not as aware as you might think you are, would like to be. At least that was my case and the case of everybody else in the group. And that is, for example, one of the classic ones is to be aware when you walk through a doorway. So as you're walking through from one room to another, for example, you pass that door throughout your day, that you are aware of that moment. You're aware as you enter it, in it, and come out of it. Another way to look at the self-practice is to choose something that is a habit that you want to break free from, that you want to let go of, so that you can know what is the truth of that moment instead of going to the habit. So it can, again, super simple. For me, it was crossing my legs. That I was raised to cross my legs, as many women, girls were. And so I wanted to break free from that, because every time I'd sit, cross legs. Like, it was just an automatic. So this is about breaking free from your automatics, your patterns. And the easiest entry point are the physical ones, because you can see them. And someone else can point them out to you also. So it was about sitting and not crossing my legs, and then observing what happens when I do cross my legs, and then realize that afterwards, oh, okay, uncrossed. Or realizing, okay, I'm about to sit, I'm not going to cross my legs, and my legs just wanting to come back, wanting to cross again. So yeah, primal, and resisting that, observing it, staying with it, staying present to it. Again, it's a practice of presence. And why would I want to do that? Why would I want to not cross my legs if my body wants to cross its legs? Well, because my body has been trained to cross legs when I sit. And that's not necessarily its natural instinct. That's not necessarily what it would want to do in that moment. It might be, but it's not coming from a place of freedom. It's coming from an automatic. It's coming from the program that was set, that it's on replay, and it's just there, filling in the gaps. And you'll start to notice how many of those automatics you have, whether it's about what you do, the first thing you do when you get out of bed, the first thoughts you have, or what, maybe unfortunately in this day and age, that you go straight for the phone and turn it on, or whatever it is, or the automatics that have to do with eating, how you serve yourself, how you chew, how portions, all the stuff that's on automatic doesn't allow us to see the truth, the reality, our own truth, and the reality of the moment, wherever we are, whatever we're doing. And yeah, like I said, you'll be amazed at how many automatics, when you start looking at your day, there are, and how much more awareness, self-awareness you could bring. into your day, into your life. And this has incredible effects into all aspects of your life. It's an awakening, basically, and a cleansing. There is no reason why you need those automatics. They were built in for survival purposes or convenience. And now you have the chance to be free and to really enjoy every moment from a place of truth, from a place of authenticity, from a place of awareness, from a place of freedom, in the way that is right for you in that moment, which might be totally different in the next moment, and the next moment, and the next moment. So yeah, these are the self-awareness techniques. It can also be another example. I gave the doorway, I gave the crossing of the legs in my case, I gave the first thing that happens when you wake up. And another one is to be aware of your hands. What is my right hand, the palm, this part, just here? What is it doing? And so as I speak, then it's on my knee, and then it moves and it comes back. I'm just aware. I'm aware, and I can still be present, fully present with everything else that's going on, and I keep my awareness on the right hand, no matter what it's doing. These are examples. There are infinite number of examples. You just need to look into where you're feeling that there is an automatic, that there's a program running, and go there. And yes, it will bring up stuff. It will bring up all kinds of conditionings. It will bring up emotions. It will bring up realizations. And you'll move through that. And ultimately, what you'll reach is freedom. So that's the invitation. I look forward to hearing about it if you choose to share about it. I've been doing it now since 2005. I've been doing these self-awareness practices for 14 years. And yeah, top on my list of things to recommend in terms of practices. I'm glad I got to share it with you today. Thank you for joining me, and blessings on your journey.